Hi guys, welcome back. Thanks so much for joining. Today I have for you an all levels post-pregnancy yoga class. No special props are needed and we're going to go ahead and start on all fours. So coming on over, taking your knees as wide as your hips and then coming down onto your forearms. From here I'm going to get you to take your right leg out, pointing through your toe. We're going to raise our leg up and then just point the toe back down to the ground. So just doing some leg raises to warm your body up. Now I want you to bring your awareness into your core here and make sure that it's engaged. And what I mean by that is the abdominal muscles are switched on. So the way you're going to do that is you're going to draw your belly button in towards your spine, but you don't stop there. You need to activate your TVA muscles. So you're going to wrap all the muscles from the side of your body inwards towards your midline, into your center line. All right, let's switch on over to the other leg now. The left leg extending, pointing through your toe. We're going to lift the leg up and down. And again, core muscles are engaged, they're activated. A couple more. Okay, and release. Come back up onto all fours and we're going to move into some dolphin pulses here. So what you do to set up for that is you come down onto your forearms, then I want you to bring your hands onto your elbows and that just helps you determine how wide your arms are going to be. And then you interlace your fingers and you make a fist. From here I want you to tuck your toes under, your tailbone is tilting up towards the sky. Your core muscles are engaged and then you're just going to lift on up. So your head will be pretty much touching the ground. Breathing here. Take a breath in. On your exhale, you're coming towards the ground, but you're hovering your knees a couple of inches off the mat, and then we're lifting back up. So a whole lot of strength is required here. Coming down, making sure your abs are engaged as you move through that strength-based part of this position. Down. We're going to move fast now. And then back down onto your knees. Amazing. Just give your arms a little shake out, a little wiggle. And then we're going to come up into downward facing dog now. So you're on your hands, tucking your toes under, fingers are spread wide, and lifting on up into downward facing. Now go ahead and step your right foot forwards towards your right hand. We're going to stay in a low level lunge. If this feels too challenging for you, you can go ahead and just drop your back knee down to the ground and do the exact same thing, but you have a little bit of support. If you feel like that's too easy, then you're going to lift that back knee up off the mat and we're going to twist. So as you press down through your feet, we're going to twist and reach our right arm up, coming back to center, flowing here. Two more. Step back to downward facing dog. Your left leg's coming forwards now. We're in that low level lunge, choosing which option works for you. Twisting here. Back to center. Two more. And back to downward facing dog. Okay, from here we're going to move into warrior one. So stepping your right foot forwards, turn your back heel in. We're going to press down through our feet and rise up to stand here. Amazing. Now from here you're going to reach your arms forwards and then draw them back up. And as you do that, I want you to hug everything into your midline and draw up through your abdominal muscles, up through your spine. So as well as creating strength, we're creating length in our body. Opening out warrior two now. Sinking down a little bit lower, you're going to bring your forearm to rest lightly on your thigh. Reaching your left arm over, extending through your side body, coming up into Dancing Warrior, reaching up, leaning back, feeling that stretch all through the side of your body. And again, coming over, Dancing Warrior, reaching up. Couple more. And release. We're going to come into downward facing dog once again. I'm going to turn the other way so I can face you. You're going to step your left foot forwards now, turn your back heel in. Coming on up into Warrior One. Pressing down through your feet. Reaching, extending forwards and coming up. Belly engaged. And opening out, coming into Warrior Two now. Forearm resting lightly, reaching, extending over and flowing up and back. One more. And we're going to come and step our feet together now. And we're going to move into Eagle Pose. So from here, reaching your arms up, you're going to bring your right arm underneath your left, wrapping them over. Your hands don't need to clasp, but working towards that. So if the hands are like this, totally okay. You're going to bend your knees and pick your right foot up and take it over your leg. You can either have the right foot up off the air, or if you need some extra balance and support, you can just put your toes on the ground. Now, the key here is to focus your eyes on one single steady spot. And release. Nice work, guys. Reaching up. Left arm coming over now. We're going to bend and take the left leg over. Finding your point of focus again, belly drawing in. And release, shake it out. All right, we're going to do some squats now. I want you to focus on your core and your pelvic floor as we do this. So you're going to step your feet wide. We're going to bend our knees, reach your arms up, and then we lift. And as we lift, we draw up through the pelvic floor and the core. Two more. Beautiful, and release. We're going to come down onto our hands and knees and we're going to move into a half pigeon. So bringing your right foot forwards here, you're going to reach and extend your back leg back behind you, and then you're going to bring your forearms down onto the ground. Just taking it as far as feels appropriate for you. You can drop your head down to the ground if it's there for you. Otherwise, you can stay more upright on the hands. Completely up to you. We're going to take just 30 seconds or so here to breathe and to feel that nice stretch. You're slowing your breath down. Bring your awareness into your body so that you can feel the stretch. You can pay attention to the sensations, the tight places in your body perhaps. And then we're going to lift on up, coming back onto all fours. And then you're just going to do the same, but bringing your left leg forwards. Extending your back leg back behind you, and then just inching forwards. And I will say this is a position that can look so different for so many people. So maybe your hip is up like this, and that is perfect. That is totally fine. Don't worry about how it looks. You just focus on where your body is at, that you're not in any pain. You'll feel a stretch, definitely. You'll feel a strong stretch. Just making sure there's no pain. And then you can drop down and breathe. This one side is generally tighter for most people. This is my tighter side. So just noticing if that's the case for you. Not that it matters, but just we're developing that sense of awareness in our body. And then we're going to make our way out of half pigeon. We're going to take one more stretch, coming into butterfly. Soles of your feet together, your knees are dropping out, just wiggling a little bit forward so you're on the tops of your sit bones. You're going to lift your chest high and we're going to come forwards. You can let your head drop down. Sink a little bit lower if it's available to you. And then we're going to make our way out of that beautiful stretch. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do, and go and have a wonderful day. I'll see you for the next video. Bye guys.